What's up, y'all? Back with more videos, just making sure, as always, you can double check and make sure your sneakers are on point without possibly having to pay for authentication, or just so you can start checking your stuff that maybe you're a new consignment shop and you're trying to take things in. But because I got a lot of these Jordan 11s in the Legend Blue, what I want to do is make sure you get a good look at every aspect of it. So I'll take these shoes out, put them on top of the box, and then I'm going to take that box over there, open it up, and break down a bunch of the details on the shoe. So unlike your traditional high, Jordan 11s, this shoe features an all leather where there's ballistic mesh on, which the tongue here is that ballistic mesh. On the Jordan 11 highs, typically you have ballistic mesh here, and then you have the patent leather around the outside, right? So it's pretty straightforward. I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to get directly into the box label so you guys can check this out. So it's the Air Jordan 11 Retro Low. Color is white, Legend Blue, white, black. The SRP is $185. The style code is AV2187-117. I'll only give you the UPC for this size 9. That's an 11. I got a bunch of them, so I can give you the full size run. But if I do that, then what we risk are the bootleggers taking all of the UPCs and making sure they're correct. But as of now, the bootleggers have everything almost perfect, man. Now, one of the easiest checks that we all can do is to kind of look at our label and see if we have a little bit of a ridge here around the outside, because there's an RFID, this little bitty symbol that's right here. This RFID symbol is a chip where Nike can do their proprietary checks. Since I have so many of these, what I'll do is, you know what, these are already sold. I don't want to start peeling the label off and then I can't get the label to stick. So, but underneath this thing, I did a dunk video where I showed you what's underneath the label. I was told by someone else that they're starting to put fake chips under the label. So buy your shoes from a reputable source. That's almost the best thing that I can tell you. Or go through one of the authentication services when you buy your shoes. But if you're buying the shoes on the street, you're just in a really tough position, man. So 185, the UPC for the size 9 only. And this is important because the UPC tends to be exactly the same all the way to the 9th number, and then it changes in the last 3. So let's see if that happens here. The size 9 UPC is 194-956-598. 619 West Coast, San Diego. The last number is a 14. You got on this shoe, you have 194, which is a size 11. And I'm going to stop at the 9th number. 194-956-598. All exactly the same. Last 3 are different. And that remains pretty much the way it is most of the time when you have a shoe. All UPCs are different. The last 3 numbers tend to be different. Just making sure we get that down to a science. All right. So since I have the shoes sitting here, I'm going to rotate them so you can see the heel. Because I think it's pretty smart to do that so you can get a look at each angle of the shoe. And what I'm going to do is take the top off of this one. There's no QC stamp or sticker in the lid. This black paper, which is traditionally the way it is with the Jordan 11. There's no QC stamp or sticker inside of the box. So you can't look for a QC stamp or sticker on these Legend Blues. At least for the batch that I have right now, you can't see anything. Now I want to look at the fold where the ballistic mesh on the tongue ties into the black on the back of the tongue. And if you look at this and you think because the stitching isn't perfect going across, it's not like a Jordan 3 or a Jordan 4 where they have that rounded edge and it's folded very neatly. These things are off. So the ballistic mesh, I'm going to turn this around now. On some parts of this, man, you can see the black lining on the inside of the sock liner, the tongue. You can see it over the top of this white. So that's not a consistent thing. It's not a consistent thing. One thing that I do know is the cool grays. I was at a mall yesterday and I was looking at sneakers, and this dude in a resale shop had cool grays. And I was like, those are probably not real. They had brown paper. I've never known the Jordan release, the Jordan 11 release, I've never seen them come with, for the last few years, man, for like the last 10 years, if we really want to be right and exact, you never see those joints come with a cardboard shoe insert. They come with one that's like a molded kind of TPU plastic that's the same color as the shoe. So very rarely see this, man. So I'm going to wait until those cool gray 11s come out before I really go hard at this dude and be like, yo, them joints is fake, son. But I'm not going to jump into that. The one thing that you can see on these is that the shoe insert, it comes out easily. There's no, it's not glued down at all on this shoe. Now, I want to make sure that's accurate on all of them. Somebody tried this on, man. That's bugged out. Hate that. Big 30-foot dudes up in the store trying shoes on. All right, so let me put that back in here. I need to double check the bottom. Oh, what I wanted you to do is see the inside of it where you see this hole, right? Right there, that little hole. And make sure yours has that. Make sure yours has the 2 elastic straps on the side that are attached to the strobel. Give you guys the size label. The dates production 10/28/22/01/29/21. Small code is LN4, made in China. All right, but once again, I'm pretty positive Jordan Brand is not going to use, for the cool grays, these brown shoe inserts. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong about that. All right, please, because that's kind of fishy. I'm like, nah, son, that ain't right. Oh yeah, they tried them on, but at least they're not dirty on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is turn this on its side. I still will come up and do a little bit of a close-up on it, just to make sure I have it there. I'm just taking this one out. I want to see if I have, interesting, on the low, you don't have the widow's peaks. So on Jordan 11s, traditional ones, the highs, you'll have a little bitty triangle from the cut of the patent leather up here. You'll have one right here. You'll have one back here at the heel. You also have one on the medial and the lateral, both sides. You'll have that thing there. But you know what? Let's do a little bit of a close-up here and see if we see anything else, man. But that's pretty much everything you probably want to look at in regard to this sneaker. And it is a nice sneaker, man. You know, so it's not bad. It's not bad. You got the Jordan Jumpman on the tongue, of course. Hold that there. And yeah, let's get to a little bit of a close-up so we can see some little details in here, just to make sure everything is on point. You guys ready? Close up. All right, so I want to move this where you guys can see it, and then I'm going to spin it around so you can look at the shape of the shoe to make sure your shape matches up. Leave it there for a second. If you need to hit pause, then you can hit pause and check out the shape of your shoe in comparison to this shoe. I'm going to move this one out of the way. Go to the medial of the left shoe. You want to hit pause, you can hit pause on that. Check out your carbon fiber there. And check out your outsole. You want to hit pause, do that again. Boom. Put that back down, back it up. I'm going to even these out, turn this, and make sure we get that heel so you can check yours out. It does look a bit pearlized here, but it's not really pearlized, man. It's just that, you know, icy blue tint from the translucent outsole. Make sure you guys get a look at the embroidery. You can check all your details. Like I said, though, this stitching, not that great. I mean, it's folded. It's kind of hard to take that ballistic mesh and connect it to this kind of soft lining. but you know, it's not perfect. So don't go with that if you're trying to figure out if something is, you know, kind of bootleg. Once again, there's no widow's peaks on any part of this shoe, not even at the toe. And you see the leather instead of the ballistic mesh, right? And that's it. Let's wrap this one up. Hopefully that helped you out a bit. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you like, man. I don't do a whole lot of drama, so don't come here expecting me to do a whole lot of trash talking and stuff, man. I really just like looking at the sneakers and make sure you check yours out. That's it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.